once again blaming the crappy weather for why I slept in and not the video games I stayed up playing. It's raining! Heavy rain and thunderstorms to continue across much of the southern U.S. through midweek, raising flash flooding and severe weather concerns. The remaining unsettled across the west as a large Pacific low brings increasing thunderstorm chances along with some high elevation snow to the west and as it travels inland to the Rockies. Unseasonably hot weather does continue across the northern plains and upper Midwest for the next few days with temperatures soaring in 20 to 30 degrees above normal region. Let's look at those temps. West Coast, nice and cool, 65, 63, 63, Washington and Oregon. NorCal, 74, 62. SoCal, 76, 67. Mountain states getting warmer with 96 and 100 up at the Canadian-Montana border, and a little cooler down at the Arizona-Mexico border with 92. They also might be warmer. It doesn't always report that hottest area right there, but I'm laughing thinking that Canada border is hotter than Mexico border. In between, we've got lots of high 70s to mid 80s. Plainsy Poos, it's warm, 93 up at the Canadian border down to 90 at Texas, and all parts between seeing high 80s into the mid to high 90s. I think South Dakota at 96 is currently the highest I'm seeing on the map. Midwesty Poos, similar story. We've got 89 around the lake states. Those mid to high 80s do continue for most of the map. It's slightly cooler around Kentucky, and then 83 for the Gulf. East Coastlies, we've got 70s and 80s for all of New England, the Mid-Atlantic in the low 80s, and Florida a little warmer, 93 on the shaft, 88 at the tip. Bringing a little air conditioning to the weather report, McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea still isn't that cold for them. It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit. No winds, giving them a real feel of positive 11 degrees Fahrenheit and foggy conditions. Puerto Rico seeing hazardous marine and coastal conditions persisting with small craft advisories in effect for most local waters and high risk of rip currents continuing, especially for many northeast and south-facing beaches. Stay alert and look for monitoring updates in your exact locations. Daytime high temperatures, 85 on the north, 82 in the east, 87 in the south, 89 in the west, 76 for the interior, 88, 87 for U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix and surrounding waters at 82. Alaska is still getting peed on in the southern tier with that deep closed upper level low stationing itself over the Gulf this week. Daytime high temperatures, 27, 29, 33 for the Arctic Circle. Coming into the middle of the state, we're seeing temperatures a little cooler along the coastlines and hotter in the interiors, as hot as 61 I'm seeing. 45, 42 for the Aleutians, 49, 47 for near Anchorage, and 53 for the Panhandlers. Hawaii still dealing with small craft advisories at this time for all of the island chain with those windier conditions. And daytime highs in the high 70s to the mid 80s for most areas. A lot of 78 to 82 though being the most common I'm seeing. Cut, print, wrap, let's do this thing. I gotta get coffee and start working. Okay, everybody have a good day. Bye!